Hello, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to have a new spelling lesson, final syllables, shin, and chur. Now let's see what does it mean, final syllable. In each word, we have the last syllable in which we, like when we pause, when we say the word question, this is the syllable. So the final syllable is the end, the, the last part of the word. It's the final syllable. Now we were going to see the few common syllables that we can see and use every day. Okay, now here look at this word question. Quest, this is the first syllable, and then shin, this is the final syllable. You all know what's a question. We all ask questions to our teachers. So the question has the final syllable shin. Okay? Action. So here this word has two syllables. Action. Now the final syllable here is shin. What's an action? Action is the act of doing something. Like you keep moving. Like you, for example, you can watch an action movie. Action, that's something that has movement, that has force, power, maybe. So this is called action. Action. Question. See this, the same syllable, the final syllable. It's in the same word. Now here, direction. 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 The final syllable here is shin. What's a direction? Like, for example, if you are lost and you don't know the way, for example, you ask the people about the direction, how to go home. You can, like, directions like right, left, straight. Like, this is the direction, north, south, east, west. It's called direction. Fiction. Fiction. We took this word a million times. Do you remember the genres of the story? It's fiction, it's fantasy, it's unreal, it has a lot of exaggeration. So this is called fiction. Fiction. The final syllable here is shin. Fiction, direction, action, question, and vacation. Vacation. Shin. Here, what does vacation means? Like when we finish school, we have vacation. It's like a holiday or a long holiday that we usually take at the end of the year or in the mid-year. It's called vacation. Now we're going to start our summer vacation. So you maybe have plans to do to travel to go out. Hopefully, inshallah. Say vacation. Vacation. So the final syllable is shin. Celebration. What's celebration? You remember celebration when we, like, when at school, the winners, we celebrate them. We make celebration like a party, and we start to be happy and dance. Like, this is a sort of celebration when you celebrate something, an achievement you did, a goal you achieved. So this is called celebration. Maybe you got an A plus in a quiz and you want to celebrate, so you do a celebration. So celebration is a party. Say the word celebration. Now we're done with the final syllable shin. Now let's see. Creature. Creature. Now what does creature mean? It's an animal. It could be an animal. It's not human like you and me. It's an animal like with three eyes or one ear. Like it's something weird. You've never seen it before. It's called a creature. Creature. So here the final syllable is sure. Creature. Sure. Okay. Feature. Feature is like, for example, when you get a new iPad. So it has a lot of features. It has a feature that it can play music out loud. It has a feature that it can do something that you really like. So feature is the things or the important things in everything you can get, your laptop, your phone. You have many features. Feature the things that you like or you're looking for in something that you buy. For example, we can have also a feature in our neighborhood. We have a good feature that we have a club nearby. So this is a good feature. So feature is something important or a part of something that you really like. Okay? Feature. This TV had lots of feature. It can play music, it can play sounds and videos. Like, this is feature. Okay? Now, culture. What's a culture? For example, a culture like each country, like Saudi Arabia, India, all each country has a different culture, different beliefs, different traditions. Like for example, they have things that they do that no one else does. For example, in Saudi Arabia, they do kind of celebration that we don't do. Like each country has its own culture and traditions. Okay, its behaviors and beliefs. So one country is always different than the other. Each country has different cultures, behaviors, beliefs, things that we do different than others. Okay, this is called a culture. History of each country has a different history or background. This is different culture also. Say the word culture. Culture. Furniture. Furniture. We all have furnitures in our. It could be sofas, bedrooms, wardrobes, whatever in your house that you put. It's called furniture. Remember, you go. Have you ever been to IKEA before? It has a lot of furnitures, different kind of furniture. So this is called a furniture. Furniture. It has a final syllable. Chur. Furniture. Sculpture. We just took the word in the story, a Statue of Liberty. Sculpture. What's a sculpture? The art of carving stone, wood, maybe clay, metal. Look at this sculpture. It's something that we made. We keep on carving things like wood or metal. Look how beautiful it turns out to be. This is an art. Sculpture. Sculpture. Final syllable here is cher. Vision. Vision. Now we're done with the final syllable cher. Now we start with the jin. Shin. Vision. Now what's a vision? The power of sensing with eye. Like we have a vision, like maybe a vision like something that you can see with your eyes. Okay? It's a vision. You have a good vision. For example, you can see really well. Or it has a different meaning, like when you have a vision in your mind, you imagine things with your mind, like you have a vision for yourself in the future. So this is a vision, like you can imagine yourself becoming a famous football player. So this is a vision, or a vision that the power of sensing or feeling with your eyes that you can see. Okay, it's called vision. Final syllable, vision. Division. I'm sure that most of you took this word before in the math class. You do division, multiplication, division. When you divide two numbers, you cut it into two and you get an equal like number. So an outcome. This is called division. Division. When you divide two numbers or like a lot of numbers, it's called division. Like it's opposite of multiplication. To multiply, to divide. Okay, division has the final syllable again. Jin. Now here, mansion. What's a mansion? It's a large, beautiful, expensive house. It's called a mansion. We no longer say this is a house. This is not a house. This is a mansion. Something really large and big and expensive. It's called a mansion. Mansion. Final syllable, shin. Oh, look here. What can you see here? This is a collision. Collision. Like a crash. Could be cars, trains, airplanes. This is called a collision. 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 Okay? So we're done with the words of the final syllables shin, chur, and jin. Now let's start with the Readers and Writers Notebook, page 412. Okay? All of you open the page. Now here we should write the missing word. Okay? It should be the opposite of the underlined word. Okay? The hero in this book lives in a shack. What's a shack? It's a small house. So what's the opposite of a shack? A mansion. Mansion. At first, I had trouble with multiplication. You know what's multiplication? We just said it. Multiplication when you multiply in the math, like when you have a math class and you multiply. So what is the opposite of multiplication? Division. Division. Okay, we said shack is like a small, maybe a house or a hut. You remember how huts are? So now multiplication, to multiply. Now, number 3. Let me interrupt with a statement about wind power. What's a statement here? Statement is like a word or a sentence or something that you want to say. So statement maybe be the opposite of the word question, Okay, you have a question and statements. Okay, number 4. Jed left for his usual job. Usual job. What's the opposite of job? Job like to work every day and to go to work. So the opposite of work is to have something that we all really like. It's a vacation. It's a vacation. Now number 5. This story is true. True. True means real story. So the opposite of true or real is who's the smart one is gonna say? Fiction. Yes, because fiction is fantasy, something not real. Okay, number 6. The situation called for a quick. Now here what should we do? We should continue the sentence. Okay? So the situation like something that happened in the moment. The situation called for a quick what? Something like happened and you need to do something. You need to do an action. You need to hurry up and do something. So this is called a quick action. So the situation called for a quick action. Now number 7, the school nurse tested everyone's. What does the school nurse come? She maybe test your ears or your vision. Okay, so the school nurse tested everyone's vision, eyesight, like how can you see? You can see properly. So she is testing your vision. Okay. Number 8, her cheery smile is her best. Her cheery smile, like when you look at this man or like a little boy or a girl, she has a cheery smile. Like this is something good she has. So she has a good feature. A good feature. Okay. Feature is something that you like about something. Now, number 9. In art class, Tammy made a plaster. Plaster, like art class. What do we do in an art class? Maybe we can do a sculpture. Okay. Now, number 10. Please come to my birthday. We said birthday is a sort of party. So, what does it mean, party? Party means celebration. So, please come to my birthday celebration. Number 11. We bought some used what for our house. We put it in our house, like sofas, table, chairs. We bought some used furniture. Okay. Number 12. An armadillo is an old armadillo is it's a creature. It's a creature. Number 13. We walked in the wrong. When you go to a wrong way, it's a wrong what? It's a wrong direction. So number 13 is direction. We walked in the wrong way, meaning a direction. Now number 14, the toy robots had a what? Collision. Collision means like an explosion. Okay. Now, number 15, nature was important in the Aztec culture. Nature was important, like in past years ago, the nature was very important to this culture. Okay. Now we're done with the spelling lesson. If you have any question, you can feel free to ask me in our next Zoom session. Okay. Thank you.